Recording? Ah,
Yes.
okay. It's May 18th. It's Monday. I put
Again.
some on, try to get my mood up, but I'm exhausted. Anyway, hope everyone's doing okay. I'm Keva Dine, and this is Jewel
I'm
Tucker.
Jewel.
I'm in Palo Alto. She's in LA.
Oh, West Hollywood. Yep.
Hollywood. Okay, so we have other people on our team, but we had to let them go because of COVID, and so we're just scrambling, and we're super busy actually. And I don't know, it's kind of touch and go, but I might need to hire someone else. Anyway, we wanted to say hi because we're recruiting and we're looking for candidates, and we were inspired by seeing a lot of Zoomy types of like video.
Some face-to-face stuff where I had a candidate who sent me like a virtual cover letter, and I thought that was really cute. I just think like face-to-face is necessary sometimes, even though maybe we all have Zoom fatigue also, maybe.
I know.
But
yeah, we have Zoom fatigue. Everyone has Zoom fatigue, but it's actually really nice to kind of see people in live action. And also, you know, we have jobs to fill. And a lot of people are losing their jobs or being temporarily furloughed. But we have jobs. Like we have clients that are busy. And so here we go. We're going to just run through it. And if any of this is interesting to any of you guys, make comments or reach out. And the best way to do that, I wish we could have graphics on this. The best way to do that is to go to the website and click on Get Discovered, unless we already know you. And then if we already know you, just email us.
yeah.
You can't do a graphic on this. This is just a recorded Zoom.
I can do that in post-production if we have the time.
Okay, so the website is kevadine.com, and if you're watching this, you're on my profile, you can figure out how to spell my name and add a .com at the end. And then at the top you see Get Discovered, and you click that. Okay, boom. So we've got three different kind of hot jobs we're working on recruiting. What are the three?
I'll talk about product designer for Cupertino-based tech giant, embedded agency team within Cupertino-based tech giant, and then art director for an LA-based CPG, kind of like lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle product goods. They make cool stuff that you can buy at Target that you probably own. Any other one?
I'm calling it senior graphic designer, print and digital graphic designer.
Yeah.
For Bay Area based luxury retail goods brand.
Okay, so we have these jobs and we need people, and we sometimes advertise, and we have our Insta, and we have a mailing list, and we have a database, and we put the word out, and then people come in, and Jewel just fielded 300 emails for applications, and
working on that.
You don't all read the directions. Out of those 300 applicants for the art director job, how many are you going to show me?
Oh, I don't know, maybe 3. So we're like 1 in 100.
Like, save your psychic energy, because the thing is that clients write job descriptions for a reason. And we have,
and that's not saying, you know, that the other 99 out of 100 people aren't talented. You're just not targeted for the job. And also I've noticed more than ever, people are not targeting their job searches. So I feel like a lot of people are blindly applying to like anything they see, and that just kind of like compounds the problem of us not being able to, or whoever other companies are hiring, field all these applications and then respond to them.
I saw this a lot in 2008, 9, and 10 because I was running the agency then, and the market was really bad. And you guys have got to stop applying to all these jobs, because what happens is if you apply to everything that you think you're qualified for, and then the person on the receiving end is seeing it, you're not really totally slam dunk for it. It dilutes your brand. And then it's just like delete, 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 delete. You're not getting the attention you deserve because you didn't apply for the right type of role. Just because it's exciting to you, and I know it's hard because a lot of the jobs we work on are exciting, doesn't mean you're necessarily a fit. So let's just run through the job criteria of the 3 things we're working on right now. So Bay Area, product designer, visual designer.
Well, so this is, I've been calling it product designer, but they are looking for somebody who can do UX and UI design. So user experience and visual design kind of like rolled into one. So you kind of have like, you understand like the complex workflows, but also how to make it look like amazingly good and put together and polished.
And they're going to be remote until further notice, but eventually will be on site in Cupertino as part of a small agency that's embedded inside a tech giant who we can't tell you who it is. But you have to have experience designing shopping cart checkout process from a product design or UI UX point of view. Your aesthetic has to be clean and simple, and you have to have worked on the flow for like products that companies actually launch, not just concepts.
Or enterprise level companies.
Enterprise level.
That are at that level, globally recognized companies, or they said well-funded tech startups.
Yeah, you can't just be concept work or school work or have the right, you can't just have the right aesthetic but not the experience. You can't just have the right experience but not the right aesthetic, and it has to be the same. And you have to have worked on stuff that you did like live in the world, multiple iterations of. It's not a role where you're going to be winning awards for your award-winning creative concepting because the brand message and the branding is already set. It's for making things, ensuring consistency and creative continuity, and the technical stuff is seamless. So minimum.
And you have to have 3 years. So, and this is kind of what I'm seeing that's so challenging because, you know, I love my like junior up and comer people, and I'm all about like getting you out there, getting some experience under your belt, but they're like adamant, you know, at least like 3 solid years of experience for, you know, what we've just described. So I think I know it's probably so hard for people who have just graduated or finished internships and, you know, trying to get your career started right now, but not really.
But it's not the job to apply for, because you're going to use all the energy you have to like put together this submission for us, and then we're not going to be able to present you. So save your energy for the one that you
Trust me, I tried. I see you like juniors. I tried to pitch you, but this is not.
And really, the person should be able to be in the Bay Area and able to get themselves to the South Bay in the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, eventually on site. And so no out-of-towners, because logistically it makes it, even though it's remote for now, it won't be remote forever, and it just makes it logistically very difficult. So that is one job, and we need to see your resume. Do not send us a resume in Word. We will delete your email. Sounds crappy, but it's true. No resumes in Word.
I've also had people sending, which is interesting. I think there's like some confusion, or maybe like with what's ATS friendly. We're not an ATS system, so just send me your PDF resume, but I know sometimes people send me both.
It's because certain websites like Job Hire or Hire Right, like when you go to a company like SoFi and they route you to apply and they use another thing, it says upload it. But we can actually extract all your information from your resume via a PDF. And because we're dealing with mostly creative visual people, the resume needs to look good, and the formatting in Word sucks, and so make it a PDF. And anyway, that's another topic. Okay, so that's the one job. So minimum 3 years experience, UI, UX, product designer, shopping cart, checkout, process flow, back-end stuff.
Enterprise level, global companies.
Yeah, clean, simple, really like to work
very professional.
Yeah, the fine details of all the minutiae and nuances of what happens behind the scenes, and it has to be polished. It's a established team that has a lot of experience, and even though they might open it up to more juniors, this role is not for juniors. So that's the job.
Not right now. Yeah.
So we need that, and we're booking and filling that immediately. It'll probably start as a contract and then turn into full-time. And we need you, and it's good pay, and it's high profile client, and let's get you.
I think it might even be a full-time hire, but maybe I should clarify on that.
They might be full-time hire.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so that's number one. Number two.
What? Let's keep it in the Bay Area. Well,
do you want to do the Bay Area one?
I don't know.
Number two, the other Bay Area job. Okay, so further up in the Marin area, we have a client that does, it's retail, and they have stores, and they make products, and they're in the luxury home goods space. And they do everything in-house, which is pretty cool, but you need to know your stuff. And so this is a senior graphic designer, but print and digital. So like know how to make an email campaign, and know how to resize an ad, and know how to import all your assets to mock layout a catalog page, and understand catalogs and print. So if you have like editorial experience or book design experience, but also know how to whip together some digital communication things. It's almost like if you'd worked for a smaller company and now you're ready to like take it to the big time, but you need to be able to handle a lot of different stuff. You know, the volume is pretty high.
And again, really polished, bar is very high.
Polished. The bar is very high. Typography, I need to see really nice typography. I need to see a portfolio website, a portfolio PDF. Make those emails, embed your links into those emails. Don't just say in an email, I saw your ad, I'm qualified, please pitch me, which I just got one about 10 minutes ago. And there was a typo, grammatical errors. There was no resume attached. There was no PDF attached. There was a link to his crop website, but it wasn't hyperlinked. I had to copy and paste it into a browser to see it. And it wasn't directly linking me to anything. I had to like pick and choose and figure out what I'm supposed to look at that's relevant to the job. And then I got an email, and I don't know. Anyway, how many years experience?
Ooh, I mean, I think it could go a lot of different ways. I think it depends on the individual, and like you're just having that like special extra something and going the extra mile to like make things perfect.
People who are successful with this client are very self-sufficient and can operate without a lot of micromanagement, and are very good with time management and project managing their own jobs.
So don't you think that needs to show already in the portfolio? So if you're not already doing those things on your own, that kind of shows that maybe it's not already the best fit if you're not already just bringing yourself up to that. Level.
We want to see graphic designers who've been working in like on the brand side in-house, not just at an agency. You can have agency experience, but I'd rather see a mix of both, or just client side experience. So let's say you worked at Old Navy and you work in the Marcom department, and you've been turning out like print ads and catalogs and flyers and different collateral, and also some digital stuff and some typography or some sort of new brand refresh. Like I want to see all of that. I don't want to see ad campaigns for I don't know, give me a product, Doritos, Taco Bell. That's not this job. So that's going to start as a contract, and it could be a couple weeks to make sure it's a fit at first. It's in the Bay Area in Marin. There's no transportation there. You'll have to get yourself there. They don't have a shuttle. And
it will be on site.
Extend like indefinitely. Sometimes they call it permalance. You will get benefits. You can get time and a half. They sign you up with their outside resource processing. I don't know what you want to call it. You will work with really amazing people at this company. Very high caliber, extremely talented, worldly, traveled, interesting, creative, but the bar is high. Like a lot of people are there that have worked in New York and lived in New York, and they've moved out to the Bay Area.
That's the vibe. Yeah.
It's a little bit like walking into an art gallery and people are, they're dressed, you know, and you can tell there's a lot of style there. And if you really love to be able to have your, like, your personal style bleed into your work life, and it's like all is one, because that's just the way you are, and you're gonna
You're
rock
living it.
your
Yeah.
vintage Chanel and design your ads at the same time and like tweak a type font. I don't know. Then that, you know, that's it. Send us a PDF portfolio and a very nicely designed resume.
Yeah.
Embed those links. You know, we this is running over 10 minutes, isn't it?
I know, and here comes my we've released the pets.
The way you present your email to recruiters is extremely important. So do your homework and don't make us track down your work. Put it all in there.
Also, we have a new section on our website with some tips on like good pitch emails and little tidbits over there.
Yeah, it's not just for show. Read it up. Okay, the third job, and I guess we got to go, is in LA.
Well, this is the hard one, I feel like.
It's a hard one. It's a hard one because they have the criteria that, like, we know you exist and we want you so bad because this is going to be such a great job for you. But the talent pool is very small and it is not open to anyone who's been titled creative director. We can't pitch you. Okay, it is an art director job in LA, in the Valley, on site, because they're considered essential business and they make products that you buy at Target, and they're cool and colorful and super fun. And they do everything in the house, and you have to be able to like do everything, like do a little mock photo shoot and like sketch it out and be like, here's the presentation, and then work with the other designers and project people and actually overseas. Don't they have overseas print?
Yeah.
Vendor.
Right. So
Okay,
they're designing all these products and packaging in-house.
What's the minimum amount of time they need to have this? You need to have a minimum amount of years.
At least 5 years, and it has to be in-house. Well, I mean, they were asking for 8. We're looking for at least 5 in-house with brands and consumer products.
And not in entertainment. So, like if you worked at Honest Beauty and you've been there for 5 years doing packaging design and identity and branding work.
But you've also managed.
You've managed a small team and you're very responsible and you actually have experience reporting directly into a very, very accomplished, award-winning, amazingly talented senior level, like SVP level creative director.
Where are you?
Where are you? We
want to meet you.
And it's been tricky because we're getting a lot of people applying for this job, and it's exciting because it's full-time and it's in LA, but there's not enough packaging design experience. We need more.
Or you've been at agency side, which they just don't want to look at.
Yeah, you need to have that in-house on the brand side experience for at least 5 years at one place.
So it's a little rare because not a lot of brands do all of that in-house.
I mean, we might be able to move somebody from outside of LA, but you got to be in LA, be able to get to the Valley without driving an hour in traffic, which I know there's not a lot of traffic now, but there will be. Okay, so those are the jobs. This is way longer than 10 minutes. Let's just try it, right?
All right. Yeah.
And put it up and go to the website.
Let's just say one time also, like if these aren't for you, we still want to know you and we still want to see your stuff. So go fill out that form. And then, you know, when the stars align and we do have something that's a perfect match, we'll be calling you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get back to our Monday. Bye.